This is Last Chance Kitchen, presented by BMW, the ultimate driving machine. I do have a favorite, and that person will not have to redo the dish. And that dish belongs to Bailey.
Thank you, Chef.
Zubair, just redo the mushrooms before you serve me dessert.
Yes, Chef.
The stakes have never been higher. One of you will be heading back to the competition. 30 minutes on the clock, your time starts now.
Keep going.
The pressure is on. I have to fix these mushrooms, get them improved before working anything else as a dessert.
I don't have time to make a cake.
I'm feeling definitely defeated, but taking each challenge as it comes my whole life has been my MO. Loss is part of your journey. I'm from Chicago. Michael Jordan also lost before he became the greatest of all time. It's Top Chef. You make mistakes.
It was almost impossible to chew.
I don't want to argue with my knife about the duck.
Last Chance Kitchen is the opportunity to make it right.
You need 2 pieces of scallop, confirming, Chef, and the redo of the mushrooms, yes?
Redo the mushrooms.
Okay, heard.
2 scallops, yep.
2 scallop, yes, Chef.
Instead of sauteing the mushrooms this time, I fry them and toss them in like a Van de Van spice just to kind of give it a little bit more flavor.
Zubair, you doing okay?
I could be better.
You still got this, okay?
Yes, Chef.
Keep pushing.
I have the savory course under my belt. We have to represent 3 ingredients in both dishes. So for my pastry dish, I will be making a fennel pollen panna cotta with pine nuts and honey.
That up to Tom.
For the pine nuts, make it like a pine nut brittle?
A honeycomb.
Oh.
But I might try to see if I could put the pine nuts in there. Try to see what happens.
Dessert is what took me out of Top Chef, so maybe this is my true redemption. I really think the mental game messed with me when I got here.
I have a big problem. Bailey, Bailey, Bailey.
I can be my biggest enemy. Last Chance Kitchen has really just taught me to believe in the food that I cook.
Bailey, the flavor on the pork is really, really good. Lamb is nicely cooked.
Thank you, Chef.
I want to push and get back into the competition.
22 minutes!
One more time for the girls in the back.
22!
Oh, okay.
22 minutes, heard.
Keep going, Zubair, you got it.
Keep running, don't stop.
I'm gonna reserve Tom in about 1 minute.
These mushrooms look better. I mean, they taste great. So I'm praying they'll pass through.
Thank you.
Chef.
Zubair, let's go, don't wait.
Much better, Zubair.
Thank you, Chef.
You're good. Nice and crispy, seasoned nicely. Beautiful.
I get my savory approved. Now I only have about 20 minutes left. I can't bake anything anymore, not enough time.
You doing okay, my dude?
Yes, Chef, I'm feeling a little better, thank you.
Great, you
How
made it
about
through?
Yes, sir.
It's not over yet. Yes, sir is right.
You got
That's
it.
how I like to be referred to.
See if I can do a milk bread French toast and the ingredients that I've pulled from earlier.
What else do you have to do?
I'm making my French toast with the cardamom, and then I got
Ooh, French toast.
macerated berries with dolet kichat.
I love some French toast right about now.
Is that bomb?
That sugar is burnt. I have to restart. I'm getting really worried right now. Pastry is, not my BFF.
Is what it is. Is what it is.
I know that I can't let it weigh me down. You have to keep moving. Honeycomb is not going to make or break me right now.
What happened there?
I burnt my sugar.
That turned fast.
It really did, We're gonna restart it and we're gonna make it right.
Okay.
That's all we can do.
It's anyone's game now.
Who's gonna go back into the competition? One of us is going back into this competition, Bailey. Let's go, Chi-Town.
Let's get it, baby! Either way, the win's going to Chicago, so you know what I mean? I'm okay with it.
My 3 ingredients that I need to carry over from my first round to my dessert are fennel, saffron, and cardamom. Cardamom is going to be utilized in my berry compote. Fennel is mixed into this crunchy bit that I'm doing on top. And then saffron is in my cream.
I'm doing an Indian dessert from the street called dolet kichat.
Oh.
In old school days, they used to whip milk by hand and serve it with nuts, zest. So I'm trying to recreate that.
I've pulled myself out of the abyss, mentally for sure.
That tastes pretty good.
I have flavors here, so it's not gonna be for nothing.
Let's add some maple syrup because we're in Canada.
All right, Zubair, we're at 10 minutes, okay?
10 minutes, heard.
Okie dokie. I would love to have some access to some recipes right now. But you know, it's Last Chance Kitchen. We do what we gotta do.
This dish, it's a little sweet on sweet, so I want to have a little like sort of savory element.
Bailey, what you got going on over there?
Some white wines, pine nuts, raisins, fennel.
I start sauteing fennel and golden raisins. I add white wine to that because I want to plump those golden raisins up and add some acidity.
5.5 minutes, Bailey.
5.5 minutes, my dude. How you doing over there?
I'm all right. I'm not really a dessert guy. We'll see how this comes out, you know?
It's been a rough ride. No sleep, no rest, nothing. This cook says that there's no quit here. No matter what the circumstances, no matter what is stacked up against you, what we do is very simple at the end of the day. You just have to bang out some food.
I want to get back in real bad, man. I need to cook duck for the judges again.
They say in Italy that a proper panna cotta should jiggle like a woman's, you know, those Italians.
Her dessert is looking good.
Yeah. This panna cotta is set a little stiff, not as jiggly as I would like, but I think I can pull this out.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, how's that panna cotta set up?
Yes, chef.
Okay.
1 minute left.
1 minute.
My saffron whip is really set nice, so I'm going to top it off there. Texture on the top with this beautiful mix of fennel pollen, orange zest, and cardamom.
That's the best I can do.
5, 4,
4,
3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Time's up. Hands up.
Good job,
Sit.
guys.
Okay. Okay, chefs, bring up your dishes. Okay. Yeah, Zubair, what did you make?
When I moved to America, you know, French toast was a big thing. So this is a cardamom saffron French toast with a berry compote with blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Also spiced with a little fennel and cardamom. And then in India, there's this dessert called Daulat ki chaat, which is old school whipped cream that they used to do on the streets under an ice block. So I whipped a saffron cream and then folded over with mulberries, lavender, and a little fennel pollen.
Billy, talk to me about your dessert.
So I did a fennel pollen honey panna cotta, golden raisin and pine nut relish to add a slight acidity to the dish. And I did a honeycomb using all honey and pine nut.
Well, Zubair,
Yes,
how
chef.
challenging was it with the little time deficit?
Yeah, it was definitely challenging. That's why I had to pivot. I was gonna do originally actually like a baked cake, but
Oh, really?
yeah, you know, we're here, so we always got to try to put our best foot forward.
Got it. Okay. Valley, you took the first half of this, but for the second half, we're just focusing on desserts. A lot at stake here. One of you will be moving on to join the competition, and you'll be in the running for the title of Top Chef. And these are both good. I have issues with both. Zubair, I wish your French toast had more egg in it, and it would sit in the egg longer, so it was more custardy. It's
Heard.
more bready. Cream's nice. The berries are good. Bailey, you know, it's really hard to do a panna cotta in a very short time. It did set up, but there's a lot of gelatin in it.
Yeah.
A little too much. Flavor's good. Flavor's very good. Honeycomb, nice little crunch to it. I don't know if I'd really call this a panna cotta, but, you know, it's a custardy dessert.
Thank you.
This was a tough challenge. I mean, doing dessert, if you're not a pastry chef, is always a hard thing to do. I've been impressed by both of you. Zubair, I was quite frankly surprised to see you this early here, based
too,
on
chef.
some of the earlier challenges.
Yeah.
And Bailey, in Last Chance Kitchen, you've been cooking really well. You know, I have critiques on both desserts, but I do have one that I prefer. The chef rejoining the competition is Bailey.
I'm back in the competition. I won Last Chance Kitchen.
Congratulations, Bailey. I really like the way you chose to use those ingredients, the pine nuts, the fennel. The honey was working there nicely in the honeycomb. Good dessert. Zubair, it's just the French toast is really dry.
Yeah, chef.
Anyway, thank you so much. You got next to the kitchen.
For me, the plan was to come here and tell the whole world that it's possible for somebody who is watching Top Chef on a couch, working at a job that they hated, you can get in the kitchen and follow your dreams. Super proud of what I've done.
You won 4 challenges to get here. It's a lot.
Thank you.
We'll see you back in the Top Chef kitchen. And for winning Last Chance Kitchen, you have immunity in the very first challenge back.
Oh my God, holy smokes.
See you soon. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
I came into this doubting myself. Last Chance Kitchen transformed who I am. Watch out, Top Chef. I'm coming for you.
Oh my God, that was so
It's freaking
freaking
hard.
hard.